help karna, that is honest living. I think that is with all the religions. One shakana, that is sharing with others, that is with all the religions, that is called spirituality. Nam japna, that is living a truthful spiritual life, that is with all the religions. So what is mind? Nowadays, all these problems are of the mind. Egoism is of the mind. And to control the mind, there are different type of things happening these days. Mindfulness meditation. Have you heard of mindfulness meditation? It is being, used. And that's transcendental meditation and Buddhism. Another thing is to control mind. So if we can control the mind throughout your every moment of your life, you are in a blissful state. So this is the counseling model which I devised, the hexagon. Ego is the cause of all our problems. Self-realization. You have to think about it and realize that what is the main problem, where from this ego is coming, and to think about these 5 weaknesses, which one is affecting. When I give this counseling, I do it in 6 sessions. Every this one, ego, self-realization, weaknesses are discussed in one session, and then humility. How to bring it up, how to get your 5 strengths, and then comes spiritual liberation. This paper has been published along with this hexagon in Spirituality and Health International magazine. So it took 239 years and contribution of 10 gurus to develop this spirituality in the human being, and to create a saint soldier. Now I'm talking about the community. If the weapon is given, like Kirpan, I was telling you people, the weapon is given in the hands of a military man, like it is today, what's happening? There's a chaos everywhere, terrorist attacks everywhere. Someone is blaming Bush for that, and someone is blaming Al-Qaeda for that. Somebody is blaming Protestants and somebody Catholics warring the other line in India, everywhere. But if the weapon is given to a saint, he will use it to protect the oppressed people only. That is called a saint soldier, which is the basic Sikh tenet. So if there is a war has to be waged. If there is a Kirpan, that means war have to be waged, but it should be the last thing to do. It is not for territories, and looting and booting is totally forbidden. Sikh gurus waged wars under these circumstances. If a war is waged like that, there will be very few mental health problems after that. So, what is the spirituality? It is a way of life that is based on right conduct, moral values, which ensures peace of mind in all circumstances. It is a spiritual science and moral hygiene that cures the mind of tensions and worries. We visited Mexico about 2 months ago, and it was in Los Cabos. I found this quotation. I thought I must present it. The wood is a symbol of time, transformation, and of drifting. So our life, we do not know our point of arrival, and we lose sight of our point of departure. This shop was made from small woods in the hotel. I really liked it. That's what I said. That's all from me. If there's any question, and if you people want to ask any clarification or anything, I think I had my Gmail in the beginning. You can always Gmail me, and I'll be happy to reply.
I'm just curious from the Sikh perspective, where did the origin of man come from?
Very good question. It's clearly written in the scripture that the life came, that the God created a sound, Om or Ekom. From that sound came the air, which was a mist. From the mist came the oceans. From the oceans came the first living being, and from that living being, the human being developed, evolved. And a human being cannot be born without, no, the human being is born with the blood mixing of a man and a woman. That's how a human being is born now. It's clearly, very clearly written. So when I read that one, then I said, yes, science and Sikhism goes together. Yeah.
Question is for the Sikh model of counseling. If you have clients that come in with, I was thinking 2 different types of issues. One would be like organic, biological problems. How would you use that? Or if you had a client come in who has experienced like extreme trauma, how would you use, let's say like severe sexual abuse as a child? Like how would you use the model like with the ego and all that? Like how would you kind of apply that to those types of issues?
Good question. For biological, the body will get illness. So, we have to accept it as it is. Today I'm healthy, tomorrow I can be diagnosed with anything. Accept it and be happy. And there is medicines available. There is also the gift of God, all these inventions, and accept it. For things like trauma, like sexual abuse, it is a difficult one. And very, we cannot blame anybody for that. The only thing is we have to develop the strengths of the victim, rather than blaming why he did it, who did it, but to develop the strength and bear it. This is not a phenomena on which God has done anything to you. It is another human being has done it to you, and human being is irresponsible, and the law of the land is looking at that. But you should develop your own spirituality, your own strengths to bear this and come out of it, rather than thinking about it all the time and getting depressed, plus medical help. Yeah. Because medicine is there and we have to take it. Yeah.
Well, Dr. Singh, we had Masahiro Manami, our last class, talking about the role of attitude, and I think complements your lecture today quite nicely, because from what I understand and have learned from you today in subsequent teachings, is that the role of attitude is so important in the Sikh model, right? In terms of looking at